What's up, YouTube? I'm here with the Dude 508 and Aussie Ryan 1, and we're going to talk about loot boxes in Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, how are we going to start this off?
Let's go.
With?
What are your thoughts and opinions?
About? Just kidding. Loot boxes, I find that they're cool. They remind me a lot of other games. Like they've introduced that aspect to a lot of other games, but not sure how it's gonna go this time. Because as well as starting with Overwatch, you can do the whole paying for the things, paying for the loot boxes. But I mean,
He just went full essay with it. This is an English class. Anyways, okay. I'm honestly completely against loot boxes.
But you like them in Overwatch.
Yeah, see, so the difference between them and Overwatch and Battlefront 2, like Battlefront 2 is pay to win. Because you get those like 50% less cooldowns, or you get the gun upgrades, you get the new guns, which obviously give player advantage. In Overwatch, it's strictly cosmetic. So it's just skins. Like, it's purely just skins and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. But, honestly, you can still get the loot boxes in Battlefront 2 just by playing the game outright. But if you are paying for them, I get where you're coming from. Like, you will get it faster and you'll wreck anyone who doesn't pay for it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I don't want to spend $80 on a game. Well, we're in Canada, so it is $80 versus $60 in the United States.
Yeah, exactly.
oh man.
But I don't want to spend $80 on a game and then some kid spends another $120 on the game and then ends up crushing me in PvP.
Just don't suck.
Like,
You shoot better. That's all you got to do, man.
no, but you get a huge advantage if you buy the loot boxes.
So buy the loot boxes too.
I don't want to.
But why? Yeah, why are you going to spend $80 on a game and then go for just pile even more money into it?
Literally just to crush the other dude who tried to crush you, or successfully crushed you.
No, but they need to change the loot box. I don't want. Until they change it, I'm not going to spend $80 on a game to get crushed.
Maybe they should have done it what Overwatch did, where for specific loot boxes you get currency, right? So if they did that with Battlefront, of course that might be a problem because same idea, different companies. But if they did that, that would be more beneficial because then it's it's relatively more fair to all players to the game.
What I'm saying is the loot box in Battlefront 2 is specifically to upgrade your character. Player progression is surrounded by the loot boxes. Your class upgrades with the loot boxes. So the more stuff you have for that class, the higher level the class is, which is complete.
It is bull. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but it's what they've implemented into the game, and even we've discussed, even if they put skins, just for specific classes, different colors, or I think you even brought up you can create a clan, quote unquote,
a fire team or something.
Yeah, like a fire team, and then make that a specific color, and that's even differentiating you from other people. Even if it was an emblem on the droid's head or wherever you wanted to put it, or just on an armor piece, for the clones.
Yeah, even in the Star Wars lore, there's different squads. There's Commander Cody, there's Captain Rex, Commander Wolf, and there's different droid units. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I don't think they'll do that because Lucasfilms just wants that specific stuff to be the way it is. I don't think they want you to customize any of it.
Well, it's not like you're going against Star, because they want it to be as close to Star Wars as it can be.
Yes, but you even say when you're battling, it doesn't even feel like Star Wars. You say the space battles, we played the beta, and you said the space battles feel exactly like Star Wars. But when we were on the ground fighting either as droids or clones, you said it didn't feel like Star Wars.
Not as much as it could have been.
Would you like to elaborate? Because
I
don't follow.
Because in the movie Star Wars, an Attack of the Clones, where droids don't run and jump and do battle rolls and
That is not
all that kind of
incorrect.
stuff.
Like, I totally agree there, but like at the same time, if they made the droids as stationary as they are versus like same thing with the original Battlefront 2, you could do all the same thing with the droids, troopers, whoever, but rather than whatever like infinite stamina as you get in Battlefront 2 beta, you had a bar for that, like in Skyrim per se.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but it's not like even like the classes, like the heavy class, that's nowhere in movies or anything.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. In the movies, it was more like there were battle droids, and they ranked it like battle droids, super battle droids, the droidicas, and then let's say the Siths.
I still want the droidicas.
Yeah, the
in that
droidicas
game.
would be
Yeah,
cool.
they better do that.
I don't know, but just in the with the loot box, I want to see like customizable like skins, like Overwatch does,
like things that you can change the appearance of your
even like because they have those visors that they put on, they have the antennas, they have the little flashlights that go on the side of their helmets. Like there's so many different things that they could customize. I think it's just a matter of them not like
wanting to dive into the lore.
Yeah, them not wanting to look into the mythos of Star Wars and not adding it in, and that way they get people to buy more loot boxes because they're getting wrecked in PvP, so they want to get better, so they buy more loot boxes. So it's just a matter of them getting money. It's not a matter of people enjoying the game or whatever. It's just them wanting to get more money.
Exactly, but like you could even look at it this way. Let's say they re-implemented the system completely and just said, okay, we're still gonna have battle cards. It's just these battle cards are not gonna work as well as the ones like where you could upgrade them. They're gonna buff you to a certain degree, like not even 1% of a degree, because that's just like way too much. Because I heard of one battle card that could get Boba Fett if he was up in the air using his jetpack. You would just have to pump so many bullets into him.
Yeah,
so many bullets, and that's complete crap. Because if you're just spawning in, no experience with the game, and or if you have no
personal cards, battle cards.
Yeah, like personal battle cards, you are going to die instantaneously.
Which I enjoy PvP things, but when it's to the extent that you go in and you die every 5 seconds, it's not fun.
No, it's really not.
At that point, it's just a nuisance. Kind of like when, way back when Black Ops was a big thing. After a certain amount of time, the servers were dying, and then more people were doing mods like aimbot or whatever.
Yeah,
it was no fun. So if they do the same thing with Battlefront, that's what it's going to end up to be. It's going to be like a modded. It's going to be that modded crap.
Well, kind of, but you do have to give them credit for DLC.
Oh yeah,
you
DLC,
don't have
right?
free everything for DLC. But then you also make the point of Overwatch has free DLC,
exactly.
And its packages only do cosmetic stuff.
Yeah,
so
which you can do that in Battlefront. It's like I think what they should do is re-implement how they did it in Battlefront 1, which was you get the star cards from leveling up.
Yeah,
and then what they should do is like with the loot boxes, you get your cosmetic skins, but you also get that scrap.
Like weapon part. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
you get that
called.
scrap, and that can be used towards upgrading. Like again, it's still more, like it's still kind of pay to win because the more loot boxes you buy, the more of that scrap you get. But either way, it's less pay to win because you don't get like the starter cards the same as you do like normally, like how it is now.
Yeah, but like I really wish they would bump up the scrap that you get in those freaking crates, because you maybe I only got during the beta I got maybe 180, and a gun. If you wanted the second gun and you didn't unlock it yet, it's 600.
Oh yeah, it was like the 600 credits, right? I think they call it credits.
Scraps, whatever it is.
Yeah, 600 plus for the secondary weapon that you got. You could put mods on it.
Yeah.
Like you can make it better aiming or faster rate of fire.
Yeah, and again with that, the more loot boxes you get, the more mods you're gonna get.
Exactly.
Which I just find is super pay to win.
Isn't it different for the mods? Like, don't you have to craft the mods?
Yeah, you can, but I'm pretty sure you get them in the loot boxes. Either way, the more loot boxes you buy, the more scrap you get, the more you can craft.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Which it's a controversial, like super controversial thing to talk about, because now they're even starting to do it in single player with Shadow of War. They're starting to add loot boxes into single player games where there's no PvP aspect, just because everyone just wants more money. That's it.
Yeah, I know. I like loot boxes. Overwatch does it extremely well. As long as it doesn't halt player progression. Like, as long as it's strictly cosmetic stuff. Like, I know Destiny 2, they're okay.
Well, hang on. You can still get weapon and armor mods for that. And then you can, if you get 3 of them, you can actually infuse them to legendaries. So it kind of is a little bit of pay to win, but not to the extent of where Battlefront 2 is going.
But wait, so Destiny, you can purchase the loot boxes for better gear?
What you can purchase bright engrams, which is what they're called.
Yeah, from like what?
From Tess Eververse, okay? And
that's like a character, right?
Yeah.
Like a shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, see that
she's a vendor, right? So you can purchase them from her with actual money, and or you can just earn them by leveling up, right? Which you can do in Battlefront 2, but it's either you just go through the game, you know what, you get them just by leveling up, and or you pay for them.
Yeah.
But Destiny 2 only has a little bit of it in it.
Even those ones who only get, like, the blue.
Yeah, and nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing's guaranteed. And Battlefront 2 has a lot less of a spread.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 is specifically player progression stuff. Like, it's star cards, weapon parts, weapons. That's it.
Exactly, because in Destiny 2, you can get ships, you can get ornaments for weapons, you can get shaders. Oh, don't even get me started. But, like, you can just get a wide variety of stuff. So, you're just RNGing it all.
Yeah. Random generated loot.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
It's just a whole, like, RNG system, but that's Destiny. But with Battlefront 2, it's more condensed, because I forget, like, the menu that they showed. I think you could actually get specific crates for specific stuff.
Yeah, like there's special crates. There's like, let's say, like, there's the basic crates or the advanced crates.
There was, like, unit crates. There was like spaceship crates.
Oh yeah, because of different modes. There's probably like vehicle, like spaceship, obviously, but there's
vehicle
also probably like because like in the
Even with the vehicles though, you can, because again, there's different units. Like there's like I know from like there's like Red Squadron from like the original trilogies.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a red. What was it? Red, yellow. I know the yellow guy was a commander.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch. Like there's options that they can do. They
don't want to invest the time.
Yeah. Because, like, if you're looking at it as a business view, of course there's going to be customers dissatisfied with the fact that you can just purchase to upgrade, in which they're going to get more money because said customers are going to be wanting to mop people with the floor, or mop the floor with people. But of course, like, there's the select few who want the cosmetic stuff, like how Overwatch goes through it with it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot my point there.
Nice.
Thanks.
But even with like the skins, I remember this in the Battlefront 1. You actually, like, the skins depended on what map you played on.
Yeah.
And I think that's their main focus. If you play on Hoth, you are going to wear a more, weather-fitted suit.
But even with Battlefront 1, you could still customize your character. You had, like, different faces. You had different...
yes, but no one ever sees your face. Unless you took your helmet off and you just look stupid if you were a clone.
Well, that's true. But
you just look like a dummy.
Battlefront 1, Stormtroopers had their helmets off.
You can say the same thing about Destiny. Like, Destiny, the only time you see the face is if you select the helmet to be off while you're in the hub world.
Yeah.
Any other time, the face is just kind of... It's not really necessary.
Yeah, it just slightly differentiates you from someone else.
Yeah. Even then, there's Shadow Troopers, there's Forest, there's Snow. Like, there's options for them to change the armor.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have Shadow Troopers were in Battlefront 1. They didn't care if those were running around on Hoth or on Endor or whatever.
Really? The Shadow Troopers?
Yeah, Shadow Troopers, it was like you had to get to level 50 or whatever and do like a certain...
Yeah. Oh, to like a certain challenge or whatever?
No, like you just had to get to level 50,
Oh, okay. So it's
and then
more
you
like
could run around as any like skin you wanted.
so it's almost like I guess probably best example I have is Titanfall, in which as you level up you can get different like weapons, right? So like you have to be required, let's say level 47 to get
like the
whatever,
old
like
Call of Duties.
yeah.
Yeah, and I like that system. If I want a half decent weapon, and I have to get to level 40 or 50 or however high they wanted me to like level up, and then you just like prestige and then you wipe your whole system again, like in Call of Duty.
That's like it as replayability.
Yeah, exactly. But with like what they have implemented into Battlefront 2, it's like, oh, you know what? You can level up as much as you want, and you can just keep going with that same class, same cards, and just keep going.
The issue is though, like, because with Call of Duty, you play more, you get better stuff.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2, you play more, you level up, and then you get better stuff. But it's not like it's random stuff. Like you don't get to like you can't see like okay, there's a gun that's level 40 to unlock. You can't just go level 40.
Yeah, like it's not specific. It's totally random.
Yeah, you have to like pray to the loot box gods that you get the gun that you want.
Yes, but then we get back to like if you pay for them, you know what? You just keep buying them until you get what you want, and then in the meanwhile, you get
you just get
a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah,
that can help you upgrade the crap that you already have, or that's half decently good.
Yeah, but you just get overpowered, and it's like other people that just want to play the game, which is like I don't want to spend $80 on a game and then buy
another say another $50 just to have the one gun that you like, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
see maybe if they had it more like the original Battlefront 2, where like as you played the game, you they'd have like your select few characters. So you have your obviously you're gonna have your assault, your support. Let's say assault, support, medic, and then heavy.
Yeah.
So in Battlefront 2, the original one, you'd start with the assault, and then as you depending on I think the amount of kills that you got, it would unlock the next trooper.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that they could have done differently, like if to boost their like new franchise of Battlefront 2, they could have done the same thing. They could have had select few troopers that you level up to unlock for the rest of the game, but they could also look into changing the like classes, like Call of Duty, where you could like have your specialist. I don't know. That's really the only thing that I can think of for Call of Duty. Like you could select a class and then change the weapons and change the attachments.
Again, it's like Battlefield, not Battlefront, but Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
Like the one that just came out. You have those set classes.
Yeah.
And then those set classes have guns.
Yeah, like they have set like specific guns to each
to
one.
their class. Which like I don't mind. I just don't like want to. Even with Battlefront or Battlefield 1, you just played and you leveled up and you got like you just got the stuff. Even I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure loot boxes in Battlefield 1 were strictly cosmetic skins.
Well, for the most, you could
for the most part, but you can get like war bonds or whatever they were called, and then that will like you can get war bonds at the end of a match and or completing like special activities.
Yeah,
I forget the system for it, but like you could complete special activities, and then you can get war bonds, which can get you different weapons. Now, if they did that with Battlefront 2, like if you completed a certain challenge, which they probably might do, for some kind of currency or something that could help you level up, or just get.
Oh, they're gonna do that. They're gonna have challenges for sure. In the beta they did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the problem, I don't want to like. Again, I just want to enjoy the game. I don't want to feel stressed that I need to get the challenge done so I can get a loot box so I can beat out the people that are buying loot boxes.
Yeah.
Like, I just want it to be like I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Overwatch because that's literally the best game that does loot boxes. It's just strictly cosmetic. You know what? Even with like because the Halloween event is on now. Like even like you want those skins, you grind it out. You don't if you don't want to grind it out, you pay for it, or otherwise you just don't get the skins, which I don't mind. But I just don't enjoy it being pay to win, which is like one of the like that's the reason I'm not getting the game because I don't want to support EA and their loot like them wanting to
like they're backwards.
Yeah, them wanting to, like them wanting the people to spend money on loot boxes so they get more money Like, I just want to
Just do it.
Yeah.
You want to have fun, not
Yeah.
like it's almost like they've redone Battlefront 2 in a Grand Theft Auto way, in which like Grand Theft Auto 5 you could
that was
buy the
pay to win, like
yeah,
to the
like
max.
like if you obviously there's the level restrictions depending on what level you get, you unlock weapons, which was cool. Level you get, you can unlock different skins or accessories for the weapons. The only problem was it was difficult to get the money because if you weren't extremely skilled at the game and you went to do a mission, if you were to do it on easy difficulty, you wouldn't be getting any experience multiplier or anything. If you did it on normal, you'd get like a 1.25 times the money and
bonus.
Like you get a bonus for that. So it's almost like Battlefront 2 did that almost.
Yeah.
Like you can almost.
Yeah. But all I know is I miss the good old days when you could just have fun with the game. You know, you bought the game, you sat down and you played it, and you didn't have to worry about microtransactions and or you know
DLC.
Yeah, or DLCs, because everything was in the game when you bought it.
Yeah.
I'm
like, even with Destiny 2, DLC was announced before the game was released, which
well, so was Shadow
really
of War
weird.
too.
Yeah, which I don't like. It's one of those things I don't agree with. If it's already announced, put it in the game.
True, but but people who know Destiny and or like, well, basically people just who know Destiny, you know what, they had 3 years of DLC, right? I expected it, and I think everyone who was a big fan of Destiny expected the DLC, and they want to know when it's coming out because they're expecting it. It's Activision at its finest, right?
Anyway, okay. Well, let's wrap up with final thoughts and whether or not you're getting the game.
Final thoughts. I'm probably going to get Battlefront 2. When I got to play the beta, I thought it was outstanding. The graphics, the soundtrack, everything. It was one of the best games that I've played for a really long time. It was definitely above the first Battlefront. The first one was a huge letdown.
It was. Yeah. Like it went on the store for $8.
Yeah.
Like that dropped in price,
and that was like
quick.
That was the gold edition. So that was like every DLC.
Yeah, true. But like my standpoint on this game is, it's honestly a 50-50 toss up because I want to play the campaign for it because it kind of like it's not following a specific movie, so you don't know what's really going to happen. It's going to take its own take on I forget who like the main girl is.
She's an Imperial.
Yeah,
she works on the Empire side.
Yeah, exactly. So like I don't know what her story is, and I'm really intrigued. But then I look at it as I'm buying an $80 game, and I don't want to play the PvP aspect because of these loot boxes. So I'm at a 50-50 standpoint here.
Yeah, like I'm like 100% not getting it because again I'm not spending $80 on a game where loot boxes are like not mandatory but pretty much mandatory in the PvP, and I don't think $80 is worth maybe like a 15-hour campaign. I'd spend $80 if it was like a really expensive game like Skyrim or Shadow of War, which like there's just constantly stuff to like do basically. Like, you get thousands of hours out of it, but because with first-person shooters, the main replayability is the multiplayer, which I'm just not willing to pay $80 just to spend.
Well, technically, this isn't a first-person shooter. You can go in third-person too.
True,
that's true.
It's a shooter.
Yeah, it's a shooter-based game.
Yeah, which I'm not willing to pay $80 just to get crushed in PvP, and then get
maybe
forced to spend another like $80.
Yeah, true.
Is that it?
I don't know. I think so.
Signing off. Yep.
I mean, you introduced us.
Yep. As long as you have to sign off.
I hate you guys.
Or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it if you really want to do it.
I just tell them put their thoughts in the comments.
Put your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah. Let us know if you're purchasing the game.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, that's all of our opinions on Battlefront 2. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to see more videos, more content will be coming out to you. If you guys want to see Battlefront 2 videos, we will try and work that out, and we'll catch you in the next video.